Hey there, it's Danielle Burnock from DanielleBurnock.com. Love yourself from Survive to Thrive, that lady on the internet who loves you. And I had to just come and talk to you because it happened again. It happened again. And I hadn't planned on that. And that's really kind of my point because it will happen to you and it will happen again. And what will you do when it happens? What the heck am I talking about, right? Well, yesterday I talked to you about how I had gone on a vacation and how I had signed 5 waivers and how that had changed my way of thinking. But while I was doing my recording of that, I got a phone call and I said, oh, I'll call them back in the middle of my talking with you. I said, that's something else going on in my life. And that's what happened today. Because today I had to go and get a root canal. I have never had a root canal before. My mouth is sore. It's starting to stop being numb and starting to hurt. But the thing that happened was not just the root canal, but I had to sign another waiver. Yesterday I was telling you about how I signed 5 waivers on my vacation and read all about how I could die. And I had to sign that if I wanted to continue to do what I was going to do. And it happened again today. I went for a root canal consult because I went to the dentist yesterday. And I had this great big long form I had to read through about all the possible things that could go wrong. And one of them was that you could die. And we don't think about this every day of that's could happen. And what will we do with our heart? I mean, I signed that waiver because signing the waiver is really the easy part. It's going forward. And then after I did my consult with the endodontist about my tooth, and I had 2 choices. I could have it pulled or I could do this thing called a root canal, which was mildly terrifying, but I had enough comfort from my dentist the day before who had encouraged me. But as the endodontist was telling me my options and telling me about the percentages of success and how it's not a perfect, all that blah, blah, blah stuff that makes you start going off into, oh my goodness, what am I doing? What am I getting myself into? Should I do this? And the emotions rise up. And I just closed my eyes for a minute because I was praying, because that's what I do when I need to move forward with a decision like that. And so he says to me, or you could think about it. I said, no, I'm praying is what I'm doing. And I proceeded to tell him about my waivers that I had done on vacation and how when I go through that and I do it by faith. We have to do this by faith. I did those tours by faith. I made a choice and I did the root canal today by faith, even though it was scary. And that's what I wanted to ask you about is when it happens to you, when you are put in a situation when you have to sign a waiver or you're going to do something that's scary, where will you put your trust? When it happens to you that it's scary and things are out of your control, where will you put your trust? And while I was doing the root canal, I was humming to myself a song about Jesus. I mean, it just came to me. I believe it was the Spirit of Grace that brought that to me because right now I don't remember the name of that song. It just rose up in me. There's a verse in the Bible that talks about songs of deliverance. And I believe that's what he gave me because I took this scary thing and I ran to him in my heart and I said, what should I do? And I felt like I needed to move forward. And then he gave me this song that I could hum while this guy's drilling holes in my mouth. And I made it through that. It was done so quickly. He did it in less than an hour. And I believe it was done with real excellence. Now I just got to walk through the unnumbing thing and then get the muscles working again because they poked them with the anesthetic things. And, you know, have some discomfort, but my tooth's going to be okay. And I have to get a crown on it after that. And the whole thing is we find ourselves over and over in situations where we have a choice. And we're like, it's happening again. Well, yes, we're not in control of everything. Yesterday I talked about how we're human, or in another one recently, I talked about how we're human and we make mistakes and stuff. But we can't control everything either. And we need to have an anchor. We need to have a place where we put our heart and we can find that safety in our heart, and we can reach out. We can get those songs of deliverance that rise up in our heart, because the Lord Jesus Christ will give those to us. The Spirit of grace, I love to call him, because he's so gracious and so gentle, because he loves us so much. He loves you. That's why I love you, because he's loved me first. And so I know what that feels like. And that's why I'm here telling you I love you all the time, because we need to know that, and we need to feel that comfort. And humming that tune while he was drilling holes in my teeth brought me comfort, and it helped me get to the end, and I'm home recovering, and then I get to go and visit family this afternoon also, because it's my daughter-in-law's birthday yesterday, and so I'm really excited to see her today and see my grandkids on that side. I get to see other ones tomorrow, and now I'm digressing with just fun things to do, because life needs to have fun things in it too. We don't just go through things that, oh no, it happened again. We need fun too. So until next time, I want to suggest, if you haven't got it already, to get my holiday emotional health journal. I've been using it every day. It has been so helpful for me. And so until next time, I'm Danielle Bernack from DanielleBernack.com. Love yourself from Survive to Thrive, that lady on the internet who loves you. Mwah.